With a history rich in racing development, Shimano is now focused on a new challenge: to reach the pinnacle of E-Enduro racing series and unlock the future for all EMTB riders alike. The collective knowledge gained from the successes and failures at the top level of racing will lay the foundation for the crafting of the most advanced e-bike system available with the Yeti Shimano EP Racing T. Converging in uncharted territory for round one of the EWS-E. Both riders and product teams are eager to push the limits of their latest developments in tougher terrain.
I'm Hayato Shimazu. I'm in charge of auto shift and auto free shift. I brought EP801 new motor for Yeti team. These new motors have new feature like auto shift and new assist customization. I'm so excited because that's the first time I introduced auto shift for racer, but a little bit nervous because I'm not sure this new feature gonna work for racers or not. Hi. How's it going? I bring new motor straight from Japan.
New motor?
Yeah. Indeed.
Mark Hild from Yeti Cycles in Golden, Colorado. I'm the mechanic for the Yeti Shimano EP race team. Been working with the 160E since pre-production models came out, working with the racers and troubleshooting, developing the bike into the version it is today. It'll be very interesting to see how racing and the bike develops and how we can help complement Shimano and make this the best race bike out there.
This drive unit physically has the capability to advance the chainring while the rider is coasting. So it can either manually make a shift happen while he's coasting or let the computer do it for him automatically. So Hayato is basically the product manager in charge of the auto shift algorithm and the free shift technology. The big reason for him to come out to Scotland was to deliver the product that would enable auto shifting for the first time so that Mick could go out and try it and see how he gets along with it. So we sent Mick and Keegan out to try out the new updated drive units with their race-specific assist algorithm installed and see if they can feel a difference and if they can feel the benefit. It was also their first opportunity to start playing around with automatic shifting features.
Thank you. So yesterday, how much time did you guys get in on the new bike?
We climbed 600 meters, two runs.
Did you feel a difference straight away? Yeah, good. Was it with the way that the power came on, or like more the peak powers that you're talking about?
Peak power is definitely a lot more, and mostly like in my cadence range where the peak power and torque felt a lot more natural.
Okay, did you play with the auto shift at all?
I didn't play with auto shift, I just ran it in free shift.
So
A2.
In this case, A2 meant automatic shifting only while coasting. A2, so it was automatically shifting when you were coasting.
Automatic free shift.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Basically, how was it?
Very good. Yeah. I ended up with it at +7. Something I noticed with that was down towards the bottom, you roll out of a trail and then it turns and starts climbing, which is exactly the same scenario, but in that scenario it was perfect because I'd slowed right down and going into a climb I was in the correct gear. Made me feel a lot more confident going into the race.
My name's Keegan Wright and I'm a rider for the Yeti Shimano EP race team. I raced downhill and then switched to the Enduro World Series. Had some great early success with that. And then the e-bike Enduro World Series came on the scene and I thought I'd love to give it a good crack, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Matsuda showed up late because he was working on the new assist algorithm up until the last possible minute to make it as best as he could.
Good day, first practice.
Left, right, like then swing that weight back into the next corner. Yeah.
It's on the climb up to stage 3, it's running a code that just cut the bike off, and we've had to just switch it off and then switch it back on and it'll run for a bit.
There was some situation that the drive unit encountered that made a bug obvious. So when the bug was found, Matsuda had to get on the phone with some of his fellow engineers in Japan, get them to write the fix real quick. They knew right where it was. It was super easy to fix, and we were able to get up and rolling again right away.
Yeah, heading into Scotland, a big question that I still had was about the power stage. I'd never seen one before. I knew that they were really tough. And sprinting for that amount of time, like 1.5 minutes, just blows your doors off, you know?
Yeah, coming into the season, I kind of came in with a pretty open mind. The power stages looked very physical, and definitely like bike setup and the tuning of the bike is a big thing. And the engineers are actually taking into account what me and Mick are saying. It's nice to know when you mention something, they're there all ears and keen to make the product the best that they can.
First E-WS.
2 new team member in the Yeti factory team. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. It's a lot to learn, and I'm looking forward to the new adventure. No, my race was good, just consistent. Conditions were a little bit wet, but drying. Rocks and roots were very slippery.
Were you in A2 for all of the first loop?
A2 for the whole race.
Oh, you were?
Oh no, I changed to manual in the 3rd loop, I think.
Do you have confidence with the shifting system?
Shifting system is really easy to use. I switched to manual 2/3 of the way through the race, but that's just because I haven't figured out the settings yet.
Yeah.
But I really like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were very happy to hear that Mick had enough confidence to try it on race day, and then were nicely surprised that it was actually good enough to get him the stage win on stage 5. It was great to be able to move straight into testing because we could start fine-tuning the shift points for him, but also perfecting the algorithm before it gets launched to the public.
Is this a different setup than one in Missouri?
Oh, yes. That was the kind of alpha version. This is beta version. Much safer than alpha one, where we just made some covers, but the inside is totally same.
Hayato is explaining that Mick's feeling out on the trail is basically matching his expectation, that you might have a sweet spot of your shifts being absolutely perfect. So we want to find where the auto shift logic is working well and adjust it so that it can do that all the way across the cassette.
We're riding Matador. It's one of the highest speed downhills here in Italy. We're just trying to get information on the shifting on courses that have different average speeds to see how it reacts.
I just make a trigger so that we can collect his riding data.
Which trigger do you use?
Torque. Yeah, if you start the pedal, then automatically start the data acquisition. Yeah. Sure.
Have you started the camera, Hayato?
No, okay.
Very good.
Have fun. See you later.
Good.
そうか、早いんですよ、そっちの方が。じゃあ、使わない手はない。
How was that? Good.
Good.
Not many times when it was wrong.
I think.
One of the trickiest things for us to collect is a pro racer's output when they're attacking an EWS power stage. It's a difficult thing to replicate. It's hard to do, but we have to ask him to go out and do a race pace climb again. And it's really only with that data that we can start to find where there are ways to make improvements to the assist algorithm still. We're trying to pin down exactly how Mick is delivering his power so that we can figure out how the drive unit can match that the best and support him. Mick's data will be implemented into an improvement for the next race, and in this case will actually roll into production so the product that we ship will be better from the get-go.
With a lot learned and a stage win in the books, join us for episode 3 as the team heads off to the beautiful mountains of Austria and Slovenia for round 2 of the EWS-E.